Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with NK Maribor. We are into the Champions League third qualifying phase. Today, 2 matches up against Malmö of Sweden. This will not be 2 easy matches like the last episode against Hibernians, which should have been easy and we still managed to concede. In between episodes we played Triglav, sure, and we won 3-0. Osaramen Ebagua, Alex Pila and Luka Zahovic with the 3 goals for us, keeping us top of the table. 6 goals, 6 points, 0 conceded. It's looking promising that we're going to win the league. I know we're 2 games in, but shush. Little bit of transfer news as well. Mateus Quiros has gone on loan to Trebisov of Slovakia? ? Yep, Slovakia, 2nd division, really high level. And 20-year-old Serbian midfielder Strahinja Karasic has gone on loan to Verzej, who are one of our feeder clubs who play in the Slovenian 2nd division. And moments before we have to pick our team for the Malmö game, we've signed a new Brazilian. Hudson, 21-year-old Brazilian defensive midfielder, can also play as a right-sided defender. He's probably going to be more useful as a ball-winning midfielder in the middle. Probably won't get a huge amount of games, but he's only 21, so maybe we can sell him on in a couple of years' time. Up against Uwe Rosler's Malmö in the Champions League third qualifying round. We're in excellent form. As yet, we have not lost a game. Malmö have lost a game to Dundalk, but they are a very good side. They are champions of Sweden as far as I'm aware, so it's not going to be easy. Starting lineup we're going to go for in goal is going to be Handanovic. Every single game this season Handanovic will probably play because all of our other goalkeepers aren't that great at the moment. Rajcevic, Sula and Dumbia will be the central defenders. Milic on the right-hand side, or Milek on the right-hand side, and Dino Hotic will be sitting in as a left-sided wing-back today because of the injury to our normal left-back. Vrahovic and Pila will be the 2 central midfielders. Versic will be just behind the strike partnership of Luka Zahovic and Osaramen Ebagua. If we can keep training Dino Hotic to be a left-sided wing-back, I know it's not ideal for him, but he will be quite good there. He's a good all-rounder, he can cross as well, which is handy. Looking at the Malmö side, they're playing the same formation as us, except without the attacking midfielder and having 3 in the middle instead. That's not good. If we win this game, this tie against Malmö, we'll have, I believe, 1 more game left to play, or one tie left to play in the Champions League, and then we could potentially be in the group stages for the 4th time ever in Maribor's history. First highlight of the game after just 50 seconds. Milek on the ball, keeps the ball, crosses it in, not a great cross even. Darlin claims the ball, I can't talk very well, kicks it over the halfway line. Headed down by Rosenberg. Christensen in the centre circle, runs forward, across to Larsson on the right-hand side, back to Christensen in the middle. Rosenberg now. Rosenberg plays it across to the left-hand side. Binaku crosses in. Rajcevic managed to get it clear. Binaku gets it back. Who's this man? Basharu, edge of the area. Cross. Binaku again. Christensen. Malmö. Lots and lots of the ball at the moment. Crossed in, and it is just gone wide. Makeshift left-back. Hotic with a throw. Pila. Ebagua, crossed in, not a great cross, and now Antonsson for Malmö can break free. Finds Rosenberg on the right-hand side. Plenty of sky blue shirts joining him. Great tackle. Dumbia now can lump it upfield, but it's going to come back towards us, isn't it? Oscar Lewicki's header down. Innocent. Christensen, the ginger-haired man in the middle of the pitch. He's going to be very easy to spot. Antonsson back to Christensen. Takes a few touches. Across to Antonsson once again. He's going to have to play it back. He's lost the ball to Milic. Now the counter-attack could be on. Zahovic to Versic. Ebagua's in front if he wants to use him. Pila. He's gone all the way across to Zahovic. Ebagua in the middle if he wants to find him. He's crossed it in and Ebagua is there. We are 1-0 up against Sweden's Malmö. If we can keep it this way, to be honest, I want to just score loads of goals in this game and not concede. That's if we only win 1-0, the second leg is going to be very, very tight. Binaku with a throw for Malmö. Christensen edge of the area. Plays it across to Antonsson. Crossed in. Dumbia heads clear. Versic now can start the counter-attack. Ebagua. He's got one option forward, but he doesn't actually manage to find him. Milic. He's tried to find him as well. Doesn't do it. Gets the ball back though. Christensen's the one man on him. Crossed into the middle. Versic's head forward. Bengtsson is now going to get it. Okay, he's played it back to the keeper. Darlin. In his own penalty area, runs forward, kicks upfield over the halfway line. Antonsson controls it. Rosenberg now. Rosenberg across to Larsson. The Swedish side playing well, crossed in. It's gone all the way through. What happened? Larsson scored, The goalkeeper must have got fouled. He did get fouled. Good. Rosenberg with a free kick. Edge of the area is hit about 7 players. Verhovic can get it clear. Now, Zahovic on the ball. Can he run it over the halfway line? He does. He cuts inside, plays it across to Versic. Finds Ebagura. Ebagura's gone out wide. He's got 4 at the back if he can find any one of them. He's found Milic at the back. We are 2-0 to the good. The fullback, Martin Milic, combining with Ebagura. We are looking good so far. 10 minutes left of the first half and we are looking good. We've had 2 shots on target and scored 2 goals. Malmö had a lot of efforts but not managed to score yet, apart from the fluke, which was actually a foul on the goalkeeper. Half time, 2-0 to the good. Let's keep it going. I'm not doing any substitutions at the moment because it seems to be working. First highlight of the second half, Ebagura's going to cross it in. It's cleared by Lewicki. That could have been an early goal in the second half. Corner for Versic to take it. It's gone to Rajcevic. Rajcevic is there. We are 3-0 up against Malmö. It is going to be very difficult for Malmö to come back from this. Although 1 goal for Malmö will give them a nice, a nice, decent away goal for them. So then they just need to beat us 2-0 at home. So let's try and not concede. 65 minutes in, Zahovic is going to come off for Tavares. I'm thinking Pila might need to come off as well for Kramaric. Is Kramaric actually a central midfielder? Not really. Kind of. He'll be fine. Just realised as well that Kramaric is only 19 years old. Versic with a free kick, edge of the area, hits it just over the bar. 70 minutes played. Handanovic with a goal kick. 73 minutes on the clock. Dumbaya finds Dino Hotic, who's picked up a yellow card. Ball upfield. Ebagura is not going to bother running for it. Brawson to Bergston. Back to Darley, the goalkeeper, in his 6-yard box. They like to pass back to the keeper quite a lot for some reason. Darling kicks it upfield. Hopefully he's going to get intercepted. It's hit the back of Larsson, but luckily Christensen's there to mop it up for him. Ball forward, Rosenberg's not going to get there. Dumbaya does. Dumbaya can get it upfield, but only as far as Larsson once again. Christensen, crossfield ball, Innocent in the middle. He's got their left back, who's got plenty of space. Benaku crossed in. Rosenberg's there on the head. It's gone over the bar. Final 10 minutes of the game. 3-0 to the good so far. If we keep this up, it is looking real good for the second leg. Hotic's ball finds Versic. Versic to Milic. Milic has been tackled. Benaku now can play upfield. Strandberg, the substitute, I assume, is one-on-one with the keeper. Oh, what has happened there? That is an absolute calamity. Strandberg's effort was awful, and Dumbaya, for some reason, didn't jump out of the way of it and managed to score a bloody own goal. Well, we've played 6 minutes of injury time. There's been an injury to one of the Malmö players. An own goal has meant that Malmö have managed to get their away goal for the second leg. We are 3-1 up, so as long as we don't lose 2-0, we'll still be going through. We need to score a goal in Sweden. Up next, we have a league game against NK Krsko, which I will give you the result of that in a second. Up against Krsko, it was a 5-2 victory in the end. Luka Zahovic scoring 2 goals. Osarimen Ebagura also with a goal. Alex Pila with a goal as well on 55. Matej Vila, the fullback, scoring as well on 85 minutes. 2 goals for Krsko was scored by Miljan Skribic. That means, league table-wise, we are still sat top of the table. 3 games, 3 wins, 9 goal difference, 9 points. Seems like it's going to be very difficult to not win this league at the moment. Before we get to the Malmö game, a little bit of transfer news. Luka Usakovic. Sure? Uskokovic, that's the one. Montenegrin central defender has gone out on loan to TSV Hartberg, who are Austrian apparently. The Swedbank Stadion in Malmö plays host to the Champions League qualifying round. Second leg of the third qualifying round. We are 3-1 to the good, but the away goal that they scored, we scored, is really not going to be helpful. The starting lineup we're going to go for is going to be very similar to what we're going to play most of the time. So Handanovic in goal, Rajcevic, Sula and Dumbaya will be the back 3. Milic and Hotic will be the fullbacks. Pila, Vrahovic will be the 2 central midfielders. Versic, who's just recovered from a cut on his head, I think, will be the shadow striker. Zahovic and Ebagura will be the 2 strikers. Malmö not changing their formation for this game then, so the 2 fullbacks, Benaku and Larsson, will be getting a lot of the ball. Christensen, like he was in the last game, will probably be running things from the middle of the pitch. In real life, I think Maribor got to this stage of the Champions League qualifiers and played Rangers, or was it Europa League qualifiers? And they did, I think they ended up going out because they lost away from home. So hopefully we don't do what they've done in real life. So far, 20 minutes in, we are still in front. 5 minutes to go of the first half, and we've had no highlights. Milic now with a throw. Ebagura back to Milic. Crosses in. It's not a great cross. Larson clears, but Dino Hotic is going to get it. First time cross back in. Ebagura is there, and he's hit it just wide of the post. That could have been the away goal. Half time with just the one highlight. It's looking promising. If it stays this way, we're going through, which is more than better than what I'm asking for. More than better. That's not how words work. No substitutions at half-time for either side, so we are going for another 45 minutes. I just want a goal. A goal would be great. 60 minutes in, and actually, rather than a goal, just a highlight. Give me a highlight will do. Tavares is going to... No, he's not. Yes. No, Bajda's going to come on. Tavares is also going to come on just behind the strikers. We need to kind of kick our strikers up the arse. We've had literally no shots on target from either side. Tavares with a corner. Whipped in, Pila's there, Bajda's there, 2 saves from the keeper. It's still not cleared, it's finally cleared. We should have really scored there. That was probably about 6 shots on target in that little flurry of activity. Lewicki now got plenty of space to run into. This could be bad news. Cross-field ball, Christensen is slightly overhit, cross back in. Benaku's there, header, Handanovic makes the save at the near post. Another highlight straight away, Benaku to Lewicki. Lewicki runs out to the left-hand side, got 1 player for company. Benaku's going to get the ball back. Gets tackled, but wins the ball. Well, I say wins the ball. He didn't really lose the ball. And at the back, Marcos Antonsen has scored. We've got 20 minutes to not concede, or 20 minutes to score. If Malmö score another one, it's going to be panic stations. 10 minutes to go. Dumbaya was on a 5.99. He's just gone up to a 6.1. Time is disappearing. Hopefully they don't score now. I want no more highlights. No more highlights. We've got just under 2 minutes. Handanovic's goal kick to Rajcevic. Rajcevic forward, Pila, Milic now forward, upfield, Bajda's going to run onto it, he's going to get there first as well, he's got 2 in the middle, he's crossed it in, Tavares is there, and the man from Maribor, he's not from Maribor, he's from Brazil, but the man who bleeds purple and yellow has put this tie to bed. An away goal from Marcos Tavares. We are through to the final playoff round for the Champions League. There it is, the whistle goes, we've done it. We have actually done it. It was not exactly an exciting game, but we did our job. The substitute, Tavares, and Bajda with the assist as well, putting us through to the next round. Let's go and see who we're going to play. Zahovic is injured with a bruised shin, so he'll be fine. I don't actually know when the draw is. So we are, on the 3rd? So we're here. The Champions Cup squad registration is there. And there's still no draw. There's literally no draw. The group stage draw happens in about a month's time, so it's going to have to be soon. So you know Hudson, who just signed, he's now gone out on loan to Podbrezova in Slovakia for 6 months. Maybe he'll get better. Maybe he'll play football there. He won't here. The final Champions League qualifying draw then is here. I'm assuming we're going to count as an unseeded team, so we are going to be playing Celtic, Copenhagen, Legia, Red Bull Salzburg or Ludogorets. They're all good. They're all really good. Legia is probably the one that I definitely want. Salzburg are against Rijeka of Croatia. Apoel will be against Ludogorets. Legia, come on, be us. Against Zelinja. So, it's 2 of the big ones, isn't it? Celtic will play Partizan, so we are playing up against FC Copenhagen. That's a tough one. Let's have a look. I don't want to do it. Rasmus Falk, I know he's good. Please leave. Please leave before we actually have to play you. FC Copenhagen. That's going to be tough. So next episode will be similar to the last 2 episodes. We're going to play Copenhagen, both matches in 1 episode, with the Ruda Valenia match in the middle. I think if we lose this game, we go into the Europa League group stages, which is good. It does mean that we will have European football in our first season, but obviously we want to be winning that. We want Champions League football early on. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2018 with NK Maribor. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time for FC Copenhagen in the Champions League playoffs. The group stages seems a long way away, even though it's just 2 matches now.